Guys, I'm going to show you how to get these extra long spring twists that last for over a month, and these are so cute. This is like my go-to hairstyle. No matter what color my hair is, this is literally my go-to hairstyle because it's just so cute and it lasts for a very long time, and it's inexpensive if you know how to do your own hair, and it's very, very easy to do. So I'm going to show y'all where I was starting from. So I had to like dye my hair red to have a transitional color before I go back brown. So this was the transitional color. This me, child. I was like really tired. It had to be like 1 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, let me just get this done right now. And so I just put on a whole bunch of that dye. Like I luckily had enough for just one box. I mean, obviously my hair is short, but that's the plastic bag over my head. It's ghetto. I don't care. That's my hair dried out. So you can see it got pretty red. It got pretty like a dark copper red, which is what I wanted to put in before I put in the brown. So yeah, this is a good transitional color. If you have your hair bleached, yeah, do that first. This is the color that I actually put in after. And child. Not me trying to do my eyebrows. Girl, I ain't got no eyebrows. So like, what was I trying to like dye? I was like, oh, hopefully my eyebrows get dyed. Girl, you have like 5 pairs of eyebrows. I'm trying to let this sit for 25 minutes in the bag. Hopefully my eyebrows get darker. And then I'm gonna rinse this out. And we're gonna be done for tonight, girl. We're tired. We're tired. And then tomorrow, it's Thursday, I'll start braiding my hair. When I get back home, I'll start sectioning it off and getting ready to put the twist in, and I'll show that. But I'll show the end results of this. Girl, my head on fire. I got like 19 more minutes. Like, my head was burning real bad. My scalp was on fire. And my hair came out so cute. Like, I love the curls. Not me going to get red lipstick to complete the look. I felt like Betty Boop. Like, my curls was popping. Everything was popping. Like, I love my hair so much. The hair color was it. Also, I'm wearing a tube top. Like, I want nobody like, what? I'm wearing a tube top. But yeah, I was feeling this. Truth is, I'm tired. I was so tired. This was the next day. I was like, let me get up and do my hair. Let me get up now. So I start off by sectioning like the front part. As you can see, I use the Shine and Jam. This is, I love this jam for braiding. It just really helps separate everything. It's just my go-to jam. So I like to use the edge of the bottom of the edge brush because my hair is short and it's easier to just use the metal part instead of just using the full rat tune comb because the metal part is pretty sharp. So if you have like an edge brush or just a rat tail comb with a metal sharp like end part, then that's a really great for sectioning. So right here you see I'm trying to make sure my part is neat and clean. So that will be like my front row. So I would do 8 individual like partings, like, or 8 individual braids for this front part, if that makes sense. So, and I get in something like just to hold, like make sure it stays separated so that the parts don't like start blending in as I braid my hair. So here is me sectioning off one box. And I like to also start off sectioning the middle, like making sure that it's even, because I have like done my braids and then been like, oh my gosh, this is uneven. So I really like try to pay attention to the front part. Like, this is the part where it might take a little bit longer if you want your front part to be like really neat. So yeah. So I like to use this Jamaican Black Castor Oil Smoothie by As I Am. It's to restore and repair, and it's with Jamaican Black Castor Oil, vitamin C, and vitamin E. I love this stuff so much. This is the 16-ounce one, and even though it's like pricey, it lasts for a long time, and I literally love to use this on my hair as I'm like braiding, so that way my hair is like still some sort of leave-in conditioner, still something to protect my hair as it's in braids, like something to condition my hair, like a deep conditioner. So if you have like any deep conditioner, or you can go get the As I Am, specifically works really great for textured hair, but honestly any deep conditioner works great. Anyways, so here's me sectioning and boxing off. And you see that I tied the rubber band. So these are going to be the rubber band knotless method because my hair is short. So it's like my hair is not long enough to do like the full on, you know, shebang bang. So as you can see, I'm like getting the part ready. I'm getting my rubber bands, and I'm gonna just loop it around like 3 to 4 times. Don't do more than 3 to 4 times because you don't want them like really, really tight, because you're also, if you have short hair, you're also gonna like braid it down. So yeah, don't like do it like 5, 6, 7 times, because no, you don't want too much tension. This is supposed to be a protector style. I really love being able to know how to do my own hair, and I'm grateful to God that I know how to do my own hair. It's just very freeing, and it's also very inexpensive. And it's just like, I don't know, it's a learning process, and it makes you fall in love with your hair. Also, too, like, I'm like binge watching Snowfall. Y'all get into a show, like binge watch a show while you're doing your hair. So I'm in between watching Snowfall and Abbott Elementary. Like, that's very wild. Like, that's a very wild mix up. But y'all, Abbott Elementary be having me on the ground laughing. The show's hilarious. As you can see, I made a lot of progress. I'm on my second row. And like I said, this stuff, like the As I Am in the Just Shine and Jam, baby, it got my hair looking moisturized, shiny, like, yes. Anyways, you can see I'm doing more parting, and I'm just trying to get my part as neat as possible. Make sure you're sitting in front of a mirror when you're doing this. As you can see, I'm like, I'm intensely focused. I'm sitting in front of the mirror, making sure I'm just getting my parts as straight as I possibly can. And yeah, you just keep going. I recommend watching a good series because you're going to be sitting here for a while. Take breaks, okay? Make sure you eat. Yeah, make sure you get something to drink, get some water, and just watching the show, something to have in the background, because this process does take a while, and you don't want to rush this because you want to make sure that all your parts are neat. And yeah, it's going to pay off in the end. This is random, but it has to be said. I feel like there's a special place in hell for people who like to turn up their LED, their brightest headlights, to try to blind you at night. Yeah, you going to hell. Why you trying to blind me? As you can see, I had to go back to the plastic comb, and I was not feeling this. I couldn't find my edge brush, girl. I was struggling, girl. The young track star who decided to let her anger get the best of her and literally take her baton and bash it upside her opponent's back of the head as the opponent is passing her. Oh my gosh, the fact that that young lady has a concussion, and when you watch the video, she deliberately like bashes her in the head, like basically attacks her with the baton for no reason because you're losing. What? And then you're going on this hobo I'm a victim tour, trying to lie to us. Girl, don't piss me off. So I grab my crochet hook again. I go ahead and stick it through. I grab a piece of hair. I hook it onto the crochet latch, and I pull the entire thing through, trying to find the opening, and I grab it and just pull the whole thing through to where it turns into an X. And I close it up. I make sure I secure my hair inside of, like, as I'm closing up the X to create a braid. And I'm just going to braid down. I do this method because it's secure. Like, it helps my hair stay into place. Because when I have tried to do just like the twist method or doing just the crochet method where you stick the hair through, sometimes the rubber bands will pop. And when the rubber bands would pop, my hair would not be secure anymore. My hair would start slipping out the twist. And so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go back in here and like do a knotless braid first and then twist down. So, and also too, I like that the knotless method for these twists, it creates like, it makes like your hair sleek and flat at the top. Like, one thing I do not like is like bulkiness at the top of my head. Like, so I don't know. I'm always going to be a knotless girl because I always like how it is flat at the top and it secures it in. So as you can see, like, I'm twisting it after I finish braiding it. I seen that I had like a flyaway. So sometimes, like, if you're doing this hairstyle, like, just, you're going to have patience. It takes about 2 days to do this style. Like, you're going to have to find a TV show, find something to watch, because as you can see right here, I had to like, go back, like fix something. So I'm gonna like re-braid it, especially when it comes to the front. So the front is like really what I pay attention to, like, which is like the first 3 rows. Now when you start getting to like the middle and the back, I don't care no more, because who is like staring in the back of your head like that for like so intensely to be like, oh my gosh, you have a fly right hair on your, like, in the back row of your head, like, girl, go away from me. So yeah, as I'm twisting down, you're gonna see I add in hair. So it's easy to make these extra long. So I'll add in an extra piece and I start twisting one side one way and the other side another way. So I'm twisting both of the sides like two opposite ways, and I use the shining jam to secure it in, and I just keep twisting down. And you can see, like, yeah, the style is coming out really cute so far. I'm gonna twist down some more. I think we should normalize screaming when somebody comes up to us and tries to touch our hair. Just scream. Like, scream for your life. If somebody comes and tries to touch your hair, scream for your life. As you can see right here, I grab another piece and I do the same thing where I turn it counterclockwise on both ends. So I attach the piece onto the end here. And then I start twisting one side one way and the other side another way. And I just keep twisting like both of them two separate ways. Like, so I'm twisting. I don't know if you can see that I'm twisting. I'm still doing the twisting method where I'm twisting both sides opposite. So I'm like doing a double twist, if that makes sense. And I just keep going down. One thing I love about this type of hair, the kinky afro twist hair, is that it's just easy for the hair to secure in. If you want to add in more, it's easy for the hair to just blend in as you're adding in more hair. And I feel like it's closer to black hair texture. I really like this hairstyle, and I really like this type of hair. I think it's the kinky afro texture hair. So, can we talk about some of these fashion runway shows real fast? Because I really do love fashion and I love to watch these shows, but I think I'm getting to the point of, especially my spiritual walk with me growing closer with God, that some of this stuff is giving demonic ritual. Like, I be looking at some of these fashion shows and I'm like, why do it look like this is like a stage play in hell? Like, it literally looked like, the Medea screenplay, Welcome to Hell. Like, why is it giving this? Like, why is it dark? Like, why is it gritty and like it looks evil and wicked? Like, what is actually going on? Like, especially if you're thinking of in the mindset of that, oh, I'm just watching people wear pretty clothes. It's really not just about clothes. Like, a lot of this is symbols. Like, when you wear like some of these name brand items, sometimes you're like attaching yourself to a symbol, and a lot of these like symbols, a lot of rituals, like demonic evil rituals, have gone on behind these symbols, and it be making me not want to wear certain name brands, bro. Especially when I watch their runway shows and I'm like, what in the Freddy Cougar is going on here? Like, what is this actually? Am I the only one who just don't care about award shows? Like, I don't care about the Oscars. I don't care about the VMAs. I don't care about the AMAs. I don't care. Who is actually watching these award shows? And if you're sitting and you're watching these award shows, please let me know. Are they really that interesting? This nigga Kanye, why is this nigga not in the conservatorship but Wendy Williams is? Like, I'm just really tired of hearing anything about Kanye West and Donald Trump, like, simultaneously. They just make my stomach hurt, bruh. Like, every time I see them in the news, like, I just, like, my stomach starts to hurt and bubble, because I'm like, why? Like, this whole stunt. First of all, it's like, don't nobody care. You know what would be shocking of Kanye West is if, like, you left us alone. You left us alone for a long time. I think we will all be shocked. Like, damn, this nigga ain't spazzed out and crashed out on the internet for like a whole year. Like, I'm shocked. I think that would actually shock us. So can someone do a deep dive on like how some travel vloggers can come across as exploitative? against the citizens and the people of the country that they're traveling to, because I love to watch travel videos, but it's a lot of times where I start to get uncomfortable because the traveler per se is like being exploitative. It's like they're not trying to actually get to understand and know the culture of the people they're around, and they're not being like sympathetic, or they're like interrogating them, asking them a whole bunch of questions. Okay, so this is my final like audio description of what I'm doing with the X as I'm crocheting the hair through. So I grab a piece of hair and I lock it in the loop and I pull the whole entire thing through. And then I grab another piece and I just do the same thing, but I do this more like in a vertical. So I do one horizontal and I do one vertical to create an X. And I pull the hair all the way through. And then I close it up and I grab a piece of my hair. I grab the piece of hair that is remaining and I close up both of the pieces. Don't put braiding hair in your mouth, because the Consumer Report had me freaked out, girl. I was like, let me pray over my hair, bro. Like, what's actually going on? Anyways, I close the pieces and I start braiding down. And once you like do this over and over again, it gets easier. Like, it's super easy. Like, once you get the hang of that, you're just making an X as you're crocheting in, and then you just grab all your three pieces and then create a braid. You just grab your hair into it and then create a braid and start braiding down. It's super easy. Like, it really doesn't take that long to do. I will say, like, I take a lot of breaks. Some people can sit here all the way through, but I can't do that because I would literally end up crashing out. Like, I just can't. This is why I had to stop getting on the shade room, because I get on the shade room and I read the comments and then I'm like, yeah, humans are definitely devolving. Like, we're definitely devolving. Like, we're going backwards. Because why did I get on the shade room comments? And it was an R. Kelly post about him saying that somebody wasn't paying him. I don't care. And people were literally in the comments were like, free R. Kelly. What? Are we in the upside down? Are people okay? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, literally, what's in the meat? Like, it's getting to a point. Like, it's starting to get to a point. Like, y'all need to stop eating fast food, because I'm starting to think it's something in the food. Because y'all really in the comments talking about free R. Kelly. What in 2025? Like, I mean, all this disgusting things this man has done to minors and to young black women. Just disgusting, just disturbing. Like, to minors, this man hurt minors, underage little black girls. He was hurting minors, and people are like, oh, he's not in jail for. I don't care. I don't care. Like, we all know, we know that all this information is out there. There's proof of all this information. So I don't want to hear any of it. This nigga need to stay in the jail. Throw away the key. They need to put this nigga under the jail. Him, R. Kelly, all of them. Harvey Weinstein, they're all creepy and they're all gross. Like, they're just nasty. Ew. Throw them under the jail. The fact that I have witnessed grown people over the age of 25 that still want to tussle, like, ew. Like, and I blame Bad Girls Club, I blame baddies, all of the Zeus, everything on Zeus I blame, because I'm like, why are we like grown people and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fight her, I'm gonna beat her down? You're 32 with kids. You're 32 with kids. You got things to lose. Like, yes, it's especially like diabolical when like the person has like multiple children or a child. It's like, wait a minute, you actually have things to lose and you're trying to fight, like physically fight. Like, we're physically fighting. No, ma'am, I'm calling the police. We're calling the police. We're getting lawyers involved, baby. Like, no, who got time to be going to jail? And first of all, people who just like want to up and fight at their big grown age, like, something really has to be wrong. Like, something really has to be deeply like unwell with this person. Like the medicine is low. Like I don't know what's going on. Go call that lady. But yeah, we're not going to be fighting folks over the age of 25 in real life. Like this is not baddies. Like this is not TV. This is real life. We're about to start putting our hands on folks because of just somebody, you don't agree with somebody, or y'all getting into an argument and you're like, "Oh, I'm about to punch you in your face." You're 42. You're 45. You're literally 45. And just like that, I'm finished. I love this hairstyle so much. It's so beautiful, and it's, you can do so many different styles. It's very versatile and it lasts for a long time. So yeah, I had my hair in for over a month, and I've just done so many styles with this hair. It's super versatile, and it's just, I don't know, I really love this hairstyle. It's not tight. It's not a lot of tension. So yeah, you can put any sort of beads, hair accessories, dress it up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and thank you guys for supporting. Bye.